welcome back to TungstenTales. And I'm happy to say we've been joined by Germany's Max HOPP. Well done, Max. That's a few games for already in the qualifying school day one. Are you happy with your performance today?
Yeah, a bit happy because I played consistent, and but there are still some mistakes. Sometimes I don't hit my doubles so good, and I throw a few darts away. So yeah, tomorrow I will don't do it.
No, that's it, because obviously it's quite a grueling schedule, isn't it? 4 days of darts, and fingers crossed you'll make it all on one day. A semi-final would be enough to get your 2-year tour card. But even if you don't, it's nice to win a few games. That puts you up at the rankings, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So. Max, you're only 17. It seems I've known this name. I've known this name for a couple of years. It seems like we've known it for a little bit longer than that. So, the darts in Germany compared to obviously German darts is huge now. Lots of the European events are over in Germany. Is it really starting to take off in Germany now? The darts.
It's really starting. Many more people get interested in darts because they all see it on the Christmas days. Yeah. You know, they got holidays, and they see some games, so they try it because darts. Everybody can play it. Everybody can buy a board and 3 darts and can try it. And that's what the Germans do at the moment. They all buy some dart boards, some dart stuff, and they try and play some.
And the biggest names in German darts, obviously yourself, we've got Thomas and Jihan as well, and these sort of players, obviously your friends on the tour, but is this something that, were you looking like for 2014, what's your goals? Are you looking sort of to get the tour card, compete as many of these events as possible, really?
Yeah, definitely. I want to take the tour card. I want to play as many events how it's possible. You never know. But my focus is I want to get first in the top 64 of the world, and then I want to try to get in the top 32, and maybe everybody in Germany expect one German to be there. Yeah. But every time we are on place 80 till 90, and nobody gets through like place 32 or something, and that's what we all try. We want to have one German as a top PDC player, but it's a long way, it's a hard way, because you see it here, 360 people. Yeah. Every year is getting more people into darts, and so it's quite hard, but we do our best.
And for yourself, why darts? Did you start at a real young age? Did you pick them up and for a couple of darts, I enjoy this, or did you know straight away that you was going to be a natural? What sort of age did you sort of start throwing?
I started with the age of 12. Yeah. Before I was playing handball. Yeah. And that was my dream, to become a pro over there. Yeah. And then I had an injury, and then I was playing darts, and it make a lot of fun, and did it every day, 3 and 4 hours, because I wasn't allowed to go to school because of the injury. Yeah, so I played, and it was quite fun. And I think, maybe I've got talent, I try. And then I went to some tournaments, and the way is now on the PDC, where all pros are playing, but I'm not so high in the rankings, but I want to go there. I've got still the time because of the age, but I really want to win every game, so I'm really upset if I don't win one. But to be fair for me, maybe in a few years it will happen. Yeah. I will see. Prepare good and do my best all the time.
Yeah, and I say quite a few German players over here in the Pro Tour. It does seem a little bit like we see. Obviously, we've got Raymond and Michael, the Dutch players, but it does seem a little bit like there's more. The Dutch players maybe go the BDO route a little bit, maybe, and maybe more the German players on any reason, or it's just the way it is, really.
Yeah, because the BDO has really a lot of tournaments where you need to go to Scotland, to Latvia, and the Germans, we've got a lot of European events in Germany, so the Germans try the qualification over there and don't went to the BDO. It's getting along in Germany, because on the qualifiers we every time have 10 or 20 more players who enter, who want to try. And also the German qualification is not easy. It's also hard for us.
No, yeah, absolutely, yeah, because obviously the standard's going up, isn't it now? And would you say, say darts in Germany when you was growing up, Is it come on a long way since even since you play, even in, as we say, the last 5 years since you've been playing, a big step already?
Yeah, it's becoming a big step because the TV quotes on the final of the World Championships of Darts, it's over 1 million, and that's quite good for Germany.
Yeah.
And it's getting more and more all the time. And you see some European events like Sindelfingen, you've got 2,500.
Yeah.
You know, in the Ellipelli are nearly 4,000, and you've got on a European tour event in Germany 2,500. That's brilliant. That's really grown in Germany.
That's it. Because obviously your sponsors, that helps, of course, the travelling in whatever. So when you started off, which darts player did you, 5 years ago, who did you look at and think which dart player did you follow? You think I'd like to be him? Was there one name in particular?
Yeah, a few names. Because obviously Taylor, because he's 16-time world champion. To see every tournament, he's the big favorite, and he's proving it all time, and he's practicing a lot for it. Or also Barney, because he's so relaxed on stage. Yeah. He don't show so much emotions. He's really focused on the board and play his game. Yeah. And I look to many players. I've got on my old PC, I've got a lot of pictures from tour tournaments and every result, because I was trying to do the same for my practice, to see what the players are playing, what kind of averages, and to look how they throw. Yeah, yeah.
And because you're not far from Frankfurt, any other players local you practice with, or not in particular?
No, that's maybe the biggest problem for the German players. We've got 4 till 5 players who are competing on nearly every PDC tournament, and 3 of them live in Bremen, which is 500 kilometers for me. So I've got around the corner not so many players where I can practice with. I practice most times on my own, or sometimes I went to Holland to practice with some players over there, because they all got a quite fast rhythm, which I also have, and it's every time good.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Max, for joining us today, and best luck, of course, for the next 3 days in the Q School. My name is Paul Starr. That's Germany's Max HOPP. Thanks for joining us on TungstenTales, and don't forget you can view our footage on the Facebook page of PDC Europe. Thanks for joining us.